as an important component of empowerment is an inspiration to me. And it's something that I noticed very early on. In fact, I think that Oliver had me in a class, maybe their freshman year. And I knew right then that I had to bring them to the dark side because they were going to be such a tremendous gift to the world of public health, and that public health folks need more Oliver in the discipline. So while they say they may not have realized and actualized their passion for the field of public health, had they not taken a class or two from some influential folks, I suspect that Oliver's skill and desire to help other people would have brought them to this place one way or the other. I know that the work that Oliver started here is only the beginning, and that we're going to continue to see them setting some extraordinary yes you can examples for many years to come wherever they decide to go. I see Oliver as a confident, competent, and capable person, is never at a loss for words, is full of humility and light, as well as is always thoughtfully able to offer insight. It's always thoughtful, it's always critically thought through, and helpful. What you don't know is how much Oliver has had to overcome, although I'm sure some of you do, but Oliver's had to work through and overcome and tackle some pretty big stuff to become the exceptional person that they are today. Oliver is authentic, is unapologetic, and is totally fierce, and is an absolute inspiration. I'm so grateful that I get to be here for their journey. I hope that Oliver stays in touch with me and with our division, of course, throughout their career, if only so I can brag that I knew them when. And I can also claim that I helped fuel that process with copious amounts of peppermint patties along the way. Oliver, I was thinking about the triangle and how, I know it sounds really dorky, so geeky. Oliver is a triangle, and I'm going to talk about how triangle Oliver is. So the triangle actually is the strongest geometric figure known. Each side represents a different component. One side stands for body, one is for the mind, and one is for the spirit. And each of those parts in the world of health should be equally or comparably developed. No side bigger or stronger than the other. They're a unique way of life, a symbolic and creative way of being. And Oliver is a great example of a perfect triangle. I believe that Oliver will provide the brushes, the oils, the pigments, and the canvas on which other people can paint their lives the way that they want it to be. They choose their own colors, their own forms, their own designs, and their own patterns. Oliver is any tune that they want to play and any instrument that they want to play with, fife or drum, fiddle or horn, establishing the beat and the rhythm of the upward march to higher goals. They are a book in which they will set down their life by the way that they live it. They are the principal character. They live their own biography, and they're free to be the hero or the villain, great or even mediocre. Oliver, this is your stage, and the role that you play in the drama of life is totally up to you. This is a sports arena, and the rules are being rewritten so that everybody has a chance to win. Your education is an engineering achievement and a bridge over which you can cross the chasm of despair, if you will. Your mind and your heart are an art of living through which you can reach higher, think bigger, grow greater, and live deeper than anywhere else on earth. And here are the words that I live by, Oliver, that mean so much to me and have guided much of my work and my life. Oliver, keep being true, for there are those who trust you. Keep being pure, for there are those who care. Keep being strong, for there's much to suffer. And keep being brave, for there's much to dare. Continue to be friend to all, the foe and the friendless. Keep giving and forget the gift. Keep being humble, for you know your weaknesses. And continue to look up and love and laugh and lift. Oliver, above all else, thank you for getting my jokes. All of my puns, all of my dorkiness. Thank you for loving me in spite of it. Thank you for your extremely sharp wit, your honesty, your kindness, your patience. I have grown so much from knowing you, and I am so much the better for it. So anyway, if everybody could just, hands in the air for Oliver, I would be great. Give a round of love, gratitude, in whatever you want, whatever way that you can or will express it. Send that love to Oliver. And Oliver, thank you for all the things. I already miss you so much, and so I'm trying not to cry.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Oliver. Our next graduate, is Chase, and Laura will be speaking on their behalf.
Hi, Chase. All right. Hello. Well, hello, everyone. So my name is Laura Welch. I serve as the coordinator for leadership and programs in university housing here at WU. And so I've just had the privilege of serving as Chase's supervisor for the past 2 years. So he was a program assistant in university housing, and it's been an honor. I've been able to watch him grow, both in his role as a program assistant, but also as a person. But in his role, so Chase planned large-scale events for students living in the residence halls. And he was always thinking of positive ways to engage students and kind of contribute to WU being a home and a place where a belonging for everyone. So aside from the usual supervisor and employee tasks, we bonded over our love of all things nerd. So for example, I enjoy the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World movies, and Chase enjoys Chris Pratt. So I think we bonded over that a great deal. And also we bonded over how super gay we both are. And so that just kind of solidified this bond we've created. So I've been lucky enough to be someone who Chase had trusted to share his personal journey with, and also navigating his identity. And one moment that stands out for me is just how excited he was to share his experience attending Pride in Portland with his family. And so she shared with me some family members attended the event with him. And although his mom wasn't able to attend, she painted his face for him beforehand and helped him get ready. And as he told me, he just shared this with me, I just watching his eyes light up, and I could tell it really meant a lot to him to share that part of himself with his family. And I felt honored that I was someone that he wanted to talk to about those feelings of joy and belonging. And so this and other personal stories of challenges and joys were shared during weekly one-on-one meetings and time we spent driving to Salem to the Fred Meyer to do some program shopping, or just times that we just dropped by each other's offices just to see, what was happening and checking in on each other. And once we went virtual, COVID did nothing to slow that down. We've been still having one-on-one meetings every week and planning events and all those things and just talking about the future. And great pop music. So Chase is someone who has made a massive positive impact on my life, and I will always cherish the relationship we've been able to build. And I know that he's leaving WU to change the world for the better, and watching him leave is definitely bittersweet. So Chase, thank you for hanging out with me for these 2 years. It's been just the best time hanging out with you, and you will be missed so much by me. And you know I'm going to be contacting you. We've already talked about this a lot, but congratulations to Chase again. Yes, everyone, congratulations, Chase. You're so amazing, and I love you, and we'll miss you.
Wonderful, congratulations. Next graduate is Kylie Ray, and CM Hall will be speaking on their behalf.
I gotta see Kylie. Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Kylie Ray. Maka Kehau.
Yep.
Good.
Solid.
Whew. I'm gonna get through this. It is so hard to believe it has been 2.5 years since you took my class. You are a fierce, beautiful force. You are such a badass human. And to say that this time together has been life-changing for the both of us, it's an understatement. I am going to do this. just gave it your all. I got to witness how much you gave of your heart. All your gusto, all your curiosity, all the questions, your commitment to the dignity and worth of each deafblind person's lived experience. Congratulations on graduating. You are such a naturally kind, empathetic, smart, hardworking, curious, skilled PT user. And I feel so lucky to have gotten to watch you on your professional career path as an interpreter, as an emerging interpreter, and also as you've explored the world of deafblind protactile users, and then to mesh those two passions and take on a master's program because you recognize that this is an area you can thrive in. I know and trust your heart. I know and trust your deafblind heart, because it is centered in autonomy and touch and culture. And I have so much faith in the future for deafblind folks and their access to their own damn lives, because you will be there and you will support that. I also feel so lucky to have gotten to support your own self-discovery and hear about your emerging affection for a woman and your coming out as bi. And that feels really big and powerful. And I was kind of in awe at how that didn't seem to faze you from where I stood. Just very matter of fact, which was so you. And I asked you about Katie, and you said she is one of the most thoughtful, compassionate people, and she'll just sit and listen. And I can see why you like her, seeing how that is you. You are deeply thoughtful. And I don't think you get how instructive your compassion is. And I have been so lucky to feel nurtured by you as we have grown in friendship. I think what I'm saddest about your graduating, by the way, for all of you who need a hashtag for the year 2020 and class of 2020, I'm pretty sure it's hashtag COVID can suck it, because everyone left. And so you just take for granted, like, you're not gonna see them in the halls, or you're not gonna see them in passing in the press or anything. But what hit me was when we talked on the phone in May, I realized, like, I didn't know when I was gonna see you again. I didn't know when I was gonna get to hug you. And I realized you were in California and that there was no foreseeable return to Monmouth, no foreseeable hugs, and that even if grad school is at PSU, it's likely that you'll be remote. So thanks a whole lot, COVID, stupid COVID. I will miss our random classroom chats where it was like, where is CM? I know I don't have to miss the amazing GIFs that keep making me laugh because I have 2 years of them in my phone. I will miss your gung-ho attitude, like standing out on Highway 99 in a banana suit to raise money for CBEC. I love who you are, and I'm positive I will miss touching you in PT space and watching how you approach a deafblind person with so much respect and reverence and belief in their autonomy, and watching you share your PT name sign. Thank you for leaping into all of it and for creating unforgettable memories for so many of us. And we will always have CBEC, the PT house, and CEUs. I love you so, so much. So much.
All right, I want to wait for it to get back to Sarah before I start.
I'm so sorry. I am obviously having technical problems. I will fix this, but Seraphim is up next with Suze as the speaker, and I will fix it. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
You're welcome to go ahead and speak while I get this fixed. Sorry.
I'm gonna try not to cry. Okay. I have a speech, so hopefully I don't go too off book. All right. My dear Sarah and Seraphim, since you respond to both, we made it. Look at us, me on this imaginary stage and you sitting there in your imaginary seat in front of me. Hopefully I only fake cry, an imaginary cry while talking about how much I love you and how proud I am of you. I want you to find your lavender cords because I have mine and I want to virtually cord you using my own. It's as close as I can get and it sucks, but it is what it is. All right, if I could describe you in 5 words, I would use Donna Sheridan from Mamma Mia. I feel like the only compliments that do you justice are the outrageous ones Leslie Knope gives to Ann Perkins in Parks and Rec. Seraphim, you opalescent tree shark. You rainbow-infused space unicorn. You beautiful tropical fish. You noble, poetic land mermaid. You cunning, pliable, chestnut-haired sunfish. Your brain is almost as perfect as your face, you perfect sunflower. You beautiful, sassy mannequin come to life. Seraphim, you are such a good friend. You are a beautiful, talented, brilliant, powerful muskox. But truly, you are a remarkable person. You are loving, caring, empathetic, hilarious, intelligent, generous, and always filled with laughter and the occasional Broadway song. You make me feel safe and loved. Oh God, okay. Being your best friend means you are a home to me, a place I find comfort and never-ending support. You are my chosen family. I know others would not hesitate in saying that you are a home for them too. You are graduating and are about to enter an entirely new phase of your life where you will be nothing but successful. I've seen your work ethic and your drive when you're passionate about the work you do. It's incredible. The love and compassion you give to the community at Western Oregon University will be sorely missed, but it has been a blessing to experience. From who you were when we met 4 years ago to who you are virtually in front of me now is impressive. You've grown into such a spectacular person, and the fact that I got to watch you grow is awesome. Through the concerts, the McDonald's bathrooms, the drag shows, the sleepovers, the wine nights, the Mamma Mia sing-along movie nights, and the mental breakdowns over math homework, I have loved growing alongside you. Luckily, that growth won't stop for either of us. You will continue to flourish and shine brightly into every corner of every room you enter and radiate the love and kindness you show to every person you meet. And I can't wait to be by your side for so many more years to come. I'm stealing a line from you when I say that you embody the rainbow cords and tassel you are about to receive, but it's true. Now, I want you to put your cord around your shoulder and know that if I could be there in person, I'd be giving you the biggest hug and giving you your cords. I love you so much, Seraphim, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much again. Sorry for the technological problems and congratulations on graduating. Our next graduate is Caitlin speaking on behalf of themselves. Thank you very much for coming. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. First off, I just wanted to mention that it took me a while to think about how I was going to approach this, especially with speaking for myself. I didn't know if I should have just made this completely about the Black Lives Matter movement right now, just because of what CM said. Like, we as a community started as a riot because of the efforts of a Black trans woman. So we are not able to move forward as who we are without saying that we are going to be there for our Black brothers, sisters, non-binary folks. So I wanted to put that out there as well. Also, the fact that we're in this crazy world of COVID and the global pandemic and stuff like that. But I really was thinking about how I wanted to go about this. And I think the best way to say is WU has been the place for me to really look into who I am and who everyone is and how we express that. Because when I first came to WU, If anyone remembers me at that point, I had really long hair. I had no idea who I was. I had square glasses. I thought I had everything figured out. And when I thought everything was figured out was exactly the moment that the universe went, no, absolutely not, no. I think, along with every other member in this community, can agree that there have been times where I really thought it was the end of me. Like, I thought I will never be able to come back from this. I don't know how I'm gonna stand up from this. I don't know how I'm gonna keep going. I lost friends. I've lost housing. I've lost, like, way too much to say. But at the same time, from those losses, I've gained so much. I have friends now that I can't even imagine my life without. I have a confidence in what I am doing, what I am studying, that I am so passionate about, and there's nothing more than I can say to that. And then for myself too, I want everyone to just take a moment to really reflect on what Nina said. Just like, think about who you are now. We are where we are because we are proud of who we are, and we speak that loudly, and we repeat that every single day. We do not let a day go by without everyone knowing, I am here, I am queer, I am not full of fear. I will come into a room and I expect the same energy from everyone else. So I wanted to just thank everyone that has been on that journey with me. I did want to say a few thank yous. I wanted to thank any of my friends that know the struggles that I've gone through the last few years, have given me housing when I didn't have housing, have opened their arms to me, have given me a shoulder when I needed a shoulder, and just encouraged me to keep going. I'd like to thank my family that's actually sitting behind me, because at the very beginning of my journey, when I was like 14, 15, didn't know who I was, it was a rocky start, but we're here. They're sitting here. They're some of the most supportive family I could have ever asked for and imagined for. And I just want to say that, like, if that is something that you don't have right now, it will. Whether it's your chosen family or your biological family, you have family no matter what. The last thank you I wanted to give, it's a strange one, but it's true. I want to thank everyone that has ever wronged me in the last few years. I thought that I had everything figured out. I thought I knew who I was, and I thought I had everything going for me. And from the experiences that I thought really knocked me down, I found my true self. And though I'm still working through a lot of those things, I think it's a really big moment to be able to go, you know what? I am who I am now because of those experiences and because of those people. I've gone through worlds of hurt, but I also have so much happiness and so much joy and so much pride now. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone that has supported me through that. And congratulations to all of us that get to graduate even when the world is burning down. Like, we did that. So congratulations to you all. And I'm gonna do a weird little congrats to me because somehow I got here. So thank you guys.
Woo woo! Congratulations. Thank you so much, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Okay, our next graduate is Kayla with Megan. Their sister will be speaking on their behalf.
Is it working? Am I
It
on?
is. You look great.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So hello, everyone. My name is Megan Martin, and I will be speaking for my twin sister. Yes, we are twins, even though I'm the better looking one. I know it's fine. I'm just kidding. Kayla, I love you so much. I want to start by saying how proud I am of you. You have persevered and you've made it to this moment because you worked so hard. And even though you're gonna probably underplay your achievements, you worked here, you got here, like you did it. 3 years ago, you were unsure of who you wanted to be, but you really found yourself within this community. And I'm so happy for you and your achievements, not only in life, but in school too. I know the journey to get here was not easy and many times overwhelming, but you got it. You did it, Kayla. I'm proud of you. During this time in college, you faced many hardships, including trying to answer the question of who you are. You used this time to experiment and go on this journey. It was hard to see you go through heartbreak and pain, but you are stronger because of it. Now you know who you are and you found love at the end of it. You are more confident and stronger than the person you were. Don't laugh. I'm trying to be serious right now, Kayla. Jeez. Kayla and I, like many other siblings, had our ups and downs. And even though I rarely admit it, and she will say that I never tell her I love her, I do love you. And I truly miss you being away from California. But seeing you grow in Oregon is worth all the lonely moments that I felt. Even though I'll never say I felt lonely. You're living your life. I'm glad that you found a partner in Oregon and to look after you and to care for you. And I know they're doing a good job. So, because you can't do anything yourself. I'm just kidding. Even though we are twins, I am quote unquote, I am the older sister. Even though you're taller, I am the older one by 2 minutes. I've always felt the need to take care of you. But I don't need to anymore. You've grown so much and you can take care of yourself now. But just know that I always be here for you. You'll always be my little sister. You made it this far and are graduating with your bachelor's degree. And I cannot wait to see what you do next. And know that I will always love you. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. So I'm really excited. But congratulations to you and all your fellow graduates. You did it. I love you. I love you.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Megan. Good job with the technology. I know you were a little nervous about that, but you did it. And our next graduate right up is Hannah with Carter speaking on their behalf.
Awesome. Hi Hannah. We're in the sixth.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
How are we doing now? Perfect. So I know I only have 2 minutes to speak about Hannah, but honestly, I could spend 2 hours and still not run out of things that I am proud of her for and that I love about her. So instead, I'll keep this brief. Hannah and I met and started dating about 3 years ago, right when she picked up her life in North Dakota and she came to Woo. Since then, I've seen her going from being brand new in the area to having a diverse and wonderful group of friends and colleagues welcoming her with open arms and becoming her family away from family, supporting her every step of the way and loving her as much as I do. I've seen her go from a novice in her program to becoming an absolute rock star of an interpreter. I don't know anything about ASL. Absolutely absorbing knowledge and feedback like a sponge and doing whatever it takes to succeed. And I have no doubt that she will. I've regularly witnessed her bravery and strength on a regular basis, from affirming her sexuality to navigating brand new food allergies, overcoming physical and mental health hurdles. I'm so proud of everything that she's accomplished and everything that she's yet to undertake, everything that she is. And I'm so lucky that I get to witness her star shine brighter every single day. Congratulations on graduating, Hannah. I love you with all my heart.
Congratulations. That was really sweet. And you're social distancing in the same place. I'm so jealous. Congratulations. Next up, we have Andres, who will be speaking on their own behalf.
Hi, hello. Can you see me?
You look great. Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm talking for myself because I don't like talking about myself, but here goes. I want to share a little story with y'all. So coming out was literally the hardest day for me because of so many stereotypes and so many expectations of my family and my culture, until I came to Woo and I got to learn a lot about what it meant to be myself, what it meant to be part of the community. There was actual signs everywhere. Like there was signs all over the WUC. Previous graduates from Woo came to the WUC suddenly to just like happen to pass by when I was thinking whether or not I should come out. And it was like someone up there knew that I didn't want to accept it. And it was like, all right, I'm going to send you these signs for you to like realize who you actually are. And I really appreciate it because the moment I did, I cried for a whole day straight because all the pressure and all the pain just finally left my body and I was able to accept who I was. But I know I couldn't do that without everyone at WU. So thank you, Megan. Thank you, John Wilkins, Chris Jones, Marshall, Emmanuel, Kelly Welch. Thank you to previous graduate members like Carlos and Sophie that taught me so much. Thank you to my partner who was able to love me and support me every day. Thank you to my dog that still bites me and loves me regardless if I feed him extra treats or not. But just thank you to everyone because without you all, I wouldn't be here right now enjoying this moment. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again. And our final graduate tonight with a speaker on their behalf is Suze, and John will be speaking for them.
Can folks see me?
You look stunning in a bow tie.
Perfect, thank you. Oh geez. Suze, you might get your wish. I want to pause here for a moment and just say I've had the pleasure of being part of many lab grads. And lab grad is special because it's a place I think we all try to find in our day-to-day life where we feel affirmed and loved for who we are and the complexity that we bring to the world. And that is rare and unique, and even virtually I feel that, and I hope you do too. Suze helped plan 3 of these. And without her, 3 of these probably wouldn't have happened or has happened as well as they did, and overcome all the different things that they've had to. And I want to recognize that. Suze is a world changer and a lifesaver. There are people at Western who I guarantee would not have a college degree or be getting a college degree or will get a college degree without Suze. She created community. She brought folks together. And to totally blatantly rip off Seraphim, Suze totally does embody the rainbow that she received. Suze, you understand that ally is a verb, that is something that you have to work towards every day for yourself and for others. I've enjoyed every moment I've had with you, from silly to serious, and I always felt better when you left. And I want you to know that you're part of my chosen family. Wherever you go, no matter the distance, in feet, miles, or time, know I'll always be with you. I'll always be cheering you on, and I'll always be so proud of you. You graduating won't leave a vacuum. It's going to leave a mountain of hope for others to continue to feel the motivation. I'm going to be a father soon to twins, which Suze herself is. And I can't help but feel like you were brought in my life for a reason. I've had someone to face personally, but I feel like things sometimes just happen. I'm so excited for my children to get to know you. And my hope is that they grow up to be as brave, passionate, and as brilliantly fierce as you are. You are all those things and so much more. I'm so proud of you. You did it. I say you are about to, enjoy the fruits of your labor, but you're probably allergic to those fruits too. So instead, I'm just going to say, people adore you because of who you are, that you're so authentically you. You set an example. Just keep being you. Keep shining on. And when this is all figured out, I'm so looking forward to that hug. I love you, Suze.
You made me cry too.
Congratulations, and thank you for all that you've done for Lavender Graduation throughout the years. Congratulations to all of our graduates. What I would like to do now is the impossible lift. I am very good friends with CM Hall, and if I am crying this much, I am trying to talk to give her a moment to get it together, and did she ever. And thank you very much, CM. And in honor of the graduates that don't currently have a speaker with them on the schedule, I turn it over to you. They are in good hands and they are present.
At this point, we are going to read the names of the folks who are watching, engaged, and we just want you to see their slide so you know and recognize those folks. So I think we're looking at the next slide. Oh, want to recognize Sage, Kiernan, Shero. Wait, let's take a second so we can read a little bit more about Sage's slide. Pronouns and major and degree. Thank you. Next slide. Jessica N. Brenner. Yeah, send these folks some love because they're here. They just are, we're just seeing their slides. So be sure to like include that in the chat. All right, next slide. Rio Ann Cunningham. And some people have a quote on their slides, so take a moment to look at that as well. Annie Griffith. Noah Anthony Neves Driver. My understanding is there's quite a few people from the interpreting program who might be collectively like watching this in some Zoom room type thing. Josephine Kluk. Megan Morgan. Shaylee Pickrell. Leah Cassandra Sheldon. Kat Torres. Keely Carlson. Eric Morgan Jr. Brittany L. Miller. Madison Worthington. All right, and then at this time, we want to take a moment and show you all of those 55 graduates who let us know they wanted to participate in some way and be acknowledged. So we just want to take a moment and put your attention on this slide.
Again, congratulations to the entire Lavender graduate class of 2020. congratulations. Thank you, CM. Back to you.
All right. So at this time, we want to just kind of have some quick closing remarks. And then if you got in your swag bag, in your graduate package, care package of love, of queer love, you might have a tassel. So maybe you have a mortarboard. I did not, so I improvised. And so we want you to like get that ready because we are going to be turning that tassel over, but I'm just gonna say a few words before we conclude. Just wanna say, we hope that you will stay involved beyond graduation. We know this term wasn't the last way we wanted to part ways with you, and we want you to stay engaged. Know that there is an alumni network. Know that there's this thing called Facebook. It's for old people, it's fine. You should still consider it though, because your teachers are on it. And there's an LGBTQ alumni network that is on there as well. And we want you to show up. We want you to bring your partners. We want you to bring your families. We want you to be you as a part of the Western alumni. And we need you to continue your connection to Western and think about how we can continue to further positive experiences for those who are coming up behind you and work to like create scholarships that are queer scholarships to support students. And I always like to end with this quote because it's a Harvey Milk quote. And it's such a powerful quote to think about what it means and why it's important, especially given current context about identity, and that visibility and being validated in your identity is so critical. But this is a Harvey Milk quote. Every gay person, consider the time, I'll just say every queer person, must come out. As difficult as it is, you must tell your immediate family. You must tell your relatives. You must tell your friends, if indeed they are your friends. You must tell your neighbors. You must tell the people you work with. You must tell the people in the stores you shop in. And once you realize that we are indeed everywhere, every myth, every lie, every innuendo will be destroyed once and for all. And once you do, you will feel so much better. And in the context of what Caitlin said, when we were talking about earlier, this is the time. If we really truly aspire to have LGBTQ liberation, it cannot happen without Black Lives Mattering. And so this is the time we need to talk about our values and how we are seen, and the reflection of that. It so matters that you speak up. At this time, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020, hashtag COVID can suck it. At this time, if you will take your tassel, and it should be on the right side, but mirrors and being with there. So right side, and you are now officially graduates of Western Oregon University's Lavender Graduation, the 10th Lavender Graduation. And you are welcome to turn it, move it over to the left side. And we say congratulations to you, graduates. And thank you to Jessica Pettit for being our host, and to Megan Haberman Guthrie, and to the folks behind the scenes who are making this happen technologically. Sam, and I already forgot the other person. Is it Daryl? It could be Daryl. It could be
Daniel.
Daniel. And for all of the graduates, we wish you all of the best, and we want to see you again, and we want you to stay safe and wear rainbow masks if that's what it takes. But we want to see you again, and we want to touch you again, and we want to hug you again. And until that day happens, be out, be safe, be proud, speak up. Black Lives Matter. Thank you all. Congratulations, grads.
Thank you all. Thank you, CM. I just wanted to say on behalf of student engagement, thank you so much for participating in Lavender Graduation. I know this is certainly not the ceremony you envisioned. It's grown so much over the past several years, and you were expecting some fabulous desserts, and so I hope you still got them tonight in your own homes. But I really also just wanted to say that I hope you feel honored and loved. I was not expecting it to feel as moved tonight as I did with the Zoom but we absolutely did because of the love and the pride and the energy that you all bring into this world. I want to thank the Lavender Grad Committee, Osaze, CM, Kelly, Laura, Dana, Joe, Gabby, and Suze. John said more wonderful things about Suze than I ever could, but Suze is graduating and leaving us as Stonewall Center coordinator, which is going to be big shoes for Sam to fill, but we know that Sam will, because Suze has prepared us all because of how wonderful they are. Again, thanks to Daniel and Sam for running tech. Huge thanks to Jess Pettit for hosting this on her enterprise Zoom. I don't even know what an enterprise Zoom is. That sounds like space. But for hosting this for us, and a huge thanks to CM for being the program host and for all of the work she puts into this. And huge thanks to Nina West for being our keynote speaker, and for just taking this chance on this weird little school 2,000 miles away, and then hanging out in the chat and saying such nice things to all of the grads. And I want to thank everybody that was able to make it, all the friends, family, faculty, administrators, everybody that was able to make it tonight. So thank you all. It's been said many times, and I know that it's a double-edged sword, but you are the future. And what you are giving to the world right now is so important. And I feel more confident in the world because you're the future and because of what you're able to give. And I hope that you feel so honored both today and on Saturday, and that you are proud of everything that you have accomplished. Thank you so, so much for being here tonight. Graduates, you will get a short video of your speech. It will take us a little while to edit that, but we will give you a short video of your speech that if you had a speaker tonight. And just thank you so much. Everybody drive safe, tip your waitress, and thank you for being here.